Show.
De pássaro que não sabe puxar. Vida 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 de pássaro que não sabe. Vida de pássaro que não sabe puxar. Vida de pássaro que não sabe puxar. Vida de pássaro. Vida de pássaro que não sabe.
Yo, do, 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 do. We are back. What's up, guys? How y'all doing today?
Oh,
Fantastic.
good, good, yeah. Hey,
I,
Monkey, I gotta ask you something. The intro before we start, like, is that something you whipped up, or is it something you pulled up?
what, the little 5 minute timer shit?
Yeah, yeah, the song.
Oh, the songs are Adult Swim bumps.
Okay,
They're like
that's
the they're like the full versions of the songs that they play on Adult Swim during those bumps.
that's why I like them. Okay.
Yeah. Um. So anyway, we're back with another fucking UFA off-season episode. I think this shit's like 12 now. Um, we're in the sports as fuck part of our off-season. So before we get into wrestling, we've got a lot of other shit to cover first here, Cody. You're gonna have to forgive us while we delve into some sports. You
I
gonna be okay?
apologize for nothing.
Yeah. I don't apologize either. Anyway, so oh, did we go live on? Hold on, let me check that.
Why are you guys not apologizing?
Because there's no need to apologize, buddy.
Exactly.
There's no need to apologize. Anyway, so we have some NBA news to cover, some NHL news to cover, a little bit of NBA news to cover. Um, in the NBA, let's go with basketball first and get the depressing shit out the way, shall we? Right? I feel.
Yeah, sure. There's a lot of dead dreams are dying at a rapid rate. Um, I'll go a little out of order because it literally just happened. Philly right now is playing at New York at the Knicks. The Knicks are up 3-1, and Embiid's playing very hurt, extremely hurt. And Tyrese Maxey just hit a logo three to tie the game and send it to overtime.
Oh,
So,
no.
so Philly's not dead yet.
What? A logo three? Oh man, I can't wait to see that replay.
Look, I know other members of this podcast are going through it for the NBA, but
Yes.
everyone I hate is dying right now. This is my ultimate hater fantasy this week. It's been fucking incredible.
Everybody I hate is dying. It's great.
Does it does it feel bad if I actually feel that way about? You know what? I'm not even gonna finish that.
No,
Continue.
it's not enough that my team should succeed. Everyone else should fail too.
I
Oh,
respect it. No, I respect it.
Speaking of failing, Lakers, Nuggets, it's over. Lakers are eliminated. Um,
Pack it in, buddies.
pack it in, LeBron. See ya, Lakers. LeBron's not coming back. That team's dead. Fucking frauds. Um, I guess Denver is fraudulent too because they should have swept the Lakers and the Lakers won one game
You're damn right.
according to the rules. I guess that means Denver is a fraud now.
Fucking
Uh,
why you fucking not? Why you letting the Lakers ass even remotely touch a game in that series is beyond me. Anyway, sorry. Go ahead.
anyways, so the Magic are playing the Cavs right now. They're it's like halftime. I'll give you an update later. It's tied 2-2. I think the series is going to go 7. Who gives a fuck about either of these teams? Um,
I like that. Who gives a fuck about either of these teams?
yeah. Um, Speaking of other teams no one gives a fuck about, the Dallas Mavericks and the Clippers also are tied 2-2. Who cares? Um, this is great. The Bucks versus the Pacers. The Pacers are up 3-1. Let me look at the score. I think they're playing right now. Yeah, the Bucks are just getting. Oh no, it starts like now. Bucks are just getting fucked up by the Pacers. By the Pacers.
By the Pacers. Hold on, let me say that one again so that everybody understands that. By the Pacers. That's insane, dude. All right, you guys were supposed to be like some
You guys let me
juggernaut
down.
team. Yeah, well, some juggernaut team. Fuck them. I hate these guys right now. You guys are
Yeah,
supposed to
same.
be some juggernaut team.
I don't even know. And he broke the heart.
You were supposed to fucking dethrone the Celtics and go to the finals, and then you fucking pick up Doc Rivers for no reason. Everything was going fine. And now look at you. If you all were going to waste Damian Lillard like this, why didn't y'all let the Heat have him? If
Yes,
y'all
then
was
the Heat
just
could have
gonna
wasted
do
him.
this- Yeah, well, we would have made it look good. Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, till about now. Anyways, the Pelicans swept the Thunder. I think we covered that last week that was going to happen. The Heat are dead. The
Super dead.
Celtics lead the series 3-1 going into Boston on Wednesday. Yeah, it's time to rebuild the Heat. They're a pathetic excuse of a professional sports organization right now. Sorry,
can't
Monk, you had to
disagree.
change your notes there for you. They were a little inaccurate. I had to.
Oh, I don't know. I thought Boston not being able to sweep a special needs team was a really good story. Forgive
Hey,
me.
look, fucking, hang a banner. Didn't get swept by the Celtics. Go ahead, hang that banner. Put it next to Bill Russell's jersey.
I got you. As soon as it comes in the mail, I've got to
Yeah, hang the banner. It's all right.
But
So the East is like looking really
Fly the
dumb.
flag.
Yeah, fly the flag. So we're looking at Boston advancing, the fucking Pacers, probably the Knicks, and whoever wins Magic versus Cavs. There's not a lot of excitement here in the East right now as far as the rest of the
Fuck
playoffs.
no. We are all dying.
Yeah,
We're
speak
all
for yourself.
dying.
Um,
Floundering.
The West looks fun though. We get to see the Nuggets versus Timberwolves. That's probably the best series that'll happen next round. That'll be fun.
I agree.
As far as the world of hockey,
Yes. Let's get into some good stuff.
yeah, the
This
Rangers
is-
swept.
By the way, this podcast now temporarily for the next 4 or 5 weeks cares about hockey. We don't know. Well, excuse me. I don't know a goddamn thing about hockey. But luckily, I have co-hosts that do that. They're gonna carry me through it and you through it. But we care about hockey now. Just saying. This is where the Heat fan. This is where everybody in South Florida is at right now. All right, go ahead. Let's hear some fucking hockey, bro.
Oh, dude, this in a week and a half from now, that take could fucking age like milk, and it's gonna be so funny.
Things are
So-
subject to change on the subject of hockey.
Yes. Me and my wizard outfit. What's talking about hockey in the hockey council?
Oh, cool, sweet. He's got a
Get the
hockey.
fuck
stick.
out of here, cat. Go. Yeah, I got two
listen-
goalie sticks as well.
You gotta
Yep, and-
smack him.
Saying "get the fuck out of here, Cat" is what the Lightning tried to do, and they were unsuccessful.
See?
They
That was fucking awesome. Oh shit, that was good. I'm sorry, that was fuck. pulled up.
So the Panthers finally get the monkey off their back. They beat the Lightning after losing to the Lightning a lot. So that's a fun thing for everyone. I'm a fan of the Panthers. We're a pro Panthers podcast all the way around. It's the only thing we agree on.
Get out of here.
It is, dude. I know like 3 people on the Panthers, but I am fucking forever a fan, all right? Don't ever talk shit about Sergei Bobrovsky to me, ever. Listen, I'm not going to be good at fucking pronouncing their names, but I like them. They're awesome.
Yeah, they're fun, man. And the Lightning just kind of, the Lightning just packed it in last night. I was watching that game. They didn't give a fuck. They knew they were dead.
Can you explain to the ignorant how bad of an ass whooping is 6-1?
Yeah, sure.
6-1.
Let's just translate into hockey. I mean, into football terms, right? So if you had 6 touchdowns and extra points, basically, the Panthers just beat the Lightning 42-7.
Awesome. That's sweet. That makes me appreciate it much more.
They Denver Broncos them. That's
no, yeah, all right, a 28-3. I get it now. All right, cool.
Yeah,
that makes so much sense.
There's some embarrassing shit going on. It's the first round. The Capitals got swept.
28-3. It was 70-20. I have other things stuck in my brain.
Yeah,
Bro,
we're all
had this
thinking
stick
about
forever.
Anyway, go ahead. Continue.
This is my first hockey stick.
I'm having distracted thoughts while you're trying to get through.
You're good. The Capitals are dead. They got swept. That really sucks for Ovechkin. Wondering if he's gonna stay there. I doubt it. Kings and Oilers has been fun. Oilers are up 2-1. Knights and Stars has been fun. They're tied. The Leafs and Bruins. Boston's leading 3-1, and they're currently playing Game 5 in Boston. It's going to overtime, tied 1-1. I've been watching this game. It's overall painful for everyone involved. This has not been a good game. But I'll just clue you in on a little hockey history here, Monkey. For the past, I don't know, 10 years at least, the Leafs have built like super teams and every single time get eliminated by Boston from the playoffs. And in overtime, every single time when they get eliminated. So now the Leafs are down 3-1 in the series, going into overtime. Like where this is trending. We'll come back to this.
So this is like the Bills and the Chiefs, where the
Yes.
Chiefs just keep sunning them.
Yes.
Nice.
Pretty much.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's fun. I enjoy it. Their miseries. It's great because they do one of these things where like all these fucking idiots in Toronto, worst city in Canada, they all get together outside of the stadium and they all have cameras on them, so you can like live feed, watch them die. Well, there's like 1,000 of them.
Amazing.
Go get one of my hockey jerseys, man.
Great meme.
They'll make me
Every
get
time.
in this hockey mood.
So
It's
the Islanders and Hurricanes. Carolina looks like they're about to wrap this shit up. It's the third period right now. They're leading 3-1 in the series. They're leading in the game 5-3. This is looking over. Same with the Avalanche versus the Jets. Had high hopes for the Jets. They just unfortunately got matched up with the Avalanche, they're playing tonight. Jets are at home. Colorado's up 3-1 in the series. Not looking too good. It's very hard 3-1 series in any sport, but in hockey, that's damn near impossible.
Tough. Yeah, especially tough.
Um,
All right.
quick little notes about the NFL. This is, we're back in the dead period of the NFL. We had the draft. It was fun. Now we get to talk about things like Zach Wilson and Denver not picking up his fifth-year option. Who fucking cares? Um,
Yeah, right.
uh, Zeke
There
is
was
returning
one
to the
thing in there.
Cowboys. Yeah, there is one thing. It's definitely not Zeke returning to the Cowboys.
No, no, no,
All
no.
in, all in, baby. Um, this is the one. Zay Jones has been released by
That's
Jacksonville.
shocker.
Not really. I mean, he's a really good player. It's always shocking when these things transpire like this, but they have too many good wide receivers, which is a good problem. Um, I wouldn't have cut him this early,
Now,
but they cut him.
I wouldn't have cut him yet. Like, there's
Yeah.
still special teams, you know.
Chris Harris Jr. retired too, 12 years. Great
Good job,
player.
Chris.
Good job, Chris.
Hell of a career, bro.
In other news, a few days after Javon Baker told fans after getting drafted that he makes people in wheelchairs stand up, he posted proof on Instagram. He met with a gentleman in a wheelchair,
He does.
and he stood up.
He does. He makes people in wheelchairs stand up, sir. That was not a lie. We all laughed at that.
But it's true.
It's true.
He made someone in a wheelchair stand up. Now there are debates of whether this guy was actually paralyzed or not. We don't know. We can't rush to conclusion. All I can report on is what I've seen. So a man in a wheelchair stand up.
Jesus.
Dude, let me tell you, it's wild. All right, so
think about this draft strategy. I mean, you got Dolphins fans coming up to New England once a year and killing or paralyzing people. So you draft a guy that makes people in wheelchairs stand up.
Wow. Wow, that's playing the long game. That's drafting in a completely different position, dude. That's wow.
You got paralyzed by hockey action. A puck hit him in the lower back real hard.
But then he went to Gillette Stadium and watched Javon Baker play, and now he's fucking running around doing backflips and shit.
I miss football. Can't wait for it to start playing again.
I haven't watched a single snap of the UFO.
I can't do it.
I can't do it.
I can't just gonna fucking bring myself to do it, dude. Every time I'm channel surfing and a UFL game comes on, the score is like 35 to like 6, and I just keep going. Just switch.
Yeah,
over.
I'm good.
All right, so I'm glad that you got all that hockey stuff, Cody.
Yeah. You got me in the mood. Yeah.
I'm glad you're in the mood. So let's talk about SmackDown, buddy.
All right.
He said, "Let me take this shit the fuck off now." That was the hockey talk, buddy. It's short and sweet.
It'll get better. Look, the first round of the playoffs in the NHL, their playoff format sucks. So the first round sucks too. It'll get better, and plus we'll have less games to talk about. We'll talk about them some more, especially this next series, which will be fun.
I can't wait. I want to see the Panthers win the Stanley Cup. I think it could happen.
You could. Any of these teams that aren't the ones that I said are about to die, all have a chance. That's the cool thing about hockey, is that's not actually bullshit.
I've noticed there's not very many dynasties in hockey that I remember hearing about.
No, this is the only league where they actually got parity figured out. There's been some runs. The Lightning had a little bit of a run here recently. Chicago won 3 out of 4 about 10 years ago. But besides that, it's a lot of one-offs.
All right, so it's draft week for not just the NFL but the WWE.
WWE.
And let me preface this by saying this now because it's going to be the crux of the WWE reviews going into SmackDown and Raw. We're drafting. There's going to be some matches. They're not going to be all that great. We're drafting. That's the thing. So
Oh
you're
my
going
god!
to
I'm
see.
sorry, Monkey. It's news break.
Uh-oh. What's the news break? Are we out?
Philadelphia is about to win in overtime and bring the series back to Philly.
What? What?
Oh, watching both these
Oh
teams
my
beat each other up is awesome. It's great. I
God,
love it.
no fucking way.
And 5 minutes into the Pacers-Bucks game, the Pacers are already up 10.
Amazing. Amazing. Anyway,
Oh, you
so
can't write this shit.
so getting into the drafts and all that, I just want to warn you now. If you have a queasy stomach for bad drafting, now's the time to tune out of our show.
Dude,
It's
somewhere
like
out there, there's some fucking Falcons fan that loves WWE that, like, after Thursday, they're like, oh, fuck, well, I guess I can at least watch this draft. And then they turn this shit on, and they just fucking puked everywhere.
Dude, I'm telling you, Adam Pearce is the Chris Greer of WWE drafting. It's bad, but it's all right. We'll get into it. It's
It's bad.
no, it's fucking bad. So we're opening in SmackDown in Cincinnati, which I find it very amusing that they go from Cincy to Kansas City here.
Yeah, I like that.
But so it's draft night in the WWE. As well as the NFL for this SmackDown, we're actually in the middle of the NFL draft watching this SmackDown. And we're getting a look into the war rooms of both Raw and SmackDown. While we hype up the draft, we learn the rules of the draft, which is still pretty standard. Not much has changed, however. This year's draft, the NXT roster is eligible to draft, which I'm guessing is the first time that's been a thing. And the current champions are protected, so they're a champion, they're holding a belt, they're not going anywhere. They can't be drafted.
Yeah. That's how it should have been the whole time.
So we also learned from Paul Heyman backstage at the start of the show that Roman Reigns has withdrawn his eligibility from the draft. So he is not able to be drafted.
So he's just a free agent now? Is that how this works? You can just say, nah, I'm good. I'm picking where I'm going.
He's just going to come up.
He'll come back in like
Superman
Survivor
punch.
Series at least.
He's going to Superman punch somebody and then be like, all right, I'm here.
He's gonna surprise Superman punch. What's his face? Solo Sikoa.
I see it coming.
Yeah, right.
Contract signing between Cody Rhodes and AJ Styles is what we're going into. This shit is fucking boring as all hell. All right.
Well, it's gotta be.
Listen, I knew that this promo was gonna be very hot because it's fucking AJ and Cody, dude. Of course, that it's gonna be just off the walls exciting. You know, these guys are totally the most riveting people I can find to put on a microphone. And definitely we needed to make a contract signing for Cody Rhodes
No,
and AJ
stop.
Styles. Like that was
Stop.
important that we do that. It was terrible. I knew it was gonna be fucking terrible. I knew it was gonna be fucking terrible going into it, but Jesus Bucks, it was bad. I felt nothing. It feels mad shoehorned. Like, dude, okay, so here's AJ's promo. Hey, we're both from Georgia. I hate LA Knight. I knew your dad. Your dad was a good man. I'm gonna beat you at Backlash. End of promo. Riveting shit. Fucking astounding, amazing mic work right there. I'm fucking completely sold. I need more of AJ Styles, right? This is the guy
the
that
basis.
everybody. Yeah, that's the basis. This is the guy everybody keeps trying to fucking convince me is good. He's boring as shit. Sorry.
He's not. I mean, I don't. He's great in the ring. You can't deny that. He is fucking phenomenal, and no pun intended. He's just great. Have you ever seen his shit? I forget what it's called, but it's where he does like a backflip corkscrew off the ring post, and it was like his finisher, but he had to stop doing it because I think it was neck issues.
Mm-hmm. That sounds about right. I remember him missing time for neck issues. Listen, don't worry about AJ, all right? Because Cody is going to make this so much better, all right? Cody is going to fucking totally give us some magic, all right? Let me tell you Cody's promo. Hey, Cincinnati, what do you want to talk about? Everyone respects AJ Styles. I mean, I guess LA Knight is chopped liver or whatever, but everybody respects AJ Styles, and I respect AJ Styles, but I'm going to beat your ass at Backlash. Oh, and my daddy is Dusty Rhodes, just in case you forgot. In case you didn't know, by the way, my dad, Dusty Rhodes.
Okay,
Right?
bro, go put the face paint back on at this point.
Go back to Stardust, huh?
Hey, by the way,
Oh wow.
my daddy,
What?
my dad is Dusty Rhodes, just in case you didn't know. All right. Also, wait. I've got this other complaint. It's a huge complaint. Why is Cody Rhodes wearing Candy Raver Candy in a suit? Like,
I was gonna ask the same thing actually.
who the fuck dressed this man and told him that was all right?
His wife.
No, that can't be.
It can be.
It probably is. That shit bothers me, dude. You don't wear fucking a wristband's worth of candy while you're fucking also wearing a three-piece suit. Like, come on. What are we doing? I'm sorry. I hate this. I'm gonna bitch about it a little bit. I understand that we need.
You've been bitching about SmackDown for like a month now.
I understand that you're right. And thank you for saying that, because I get accused of fucking being biased towards WWE, like I don't come on here and shit on SmackDown on a weekly fucking basis.
Well, let me remind you, SmackDown is on Fox, so they got to keep things censored to a certain level. But yeah,
They're
as promos go,
censored and then there's
um,
boring. Okay, go
yeah,
ahead.
yeah, yeah, yeah. As promos go, it has to be entertaining. But like Raw is uncensored, and like, bro, that's entertaining as fuck. We'll get to Raw in a minute.
Yeah, but so other than that, like, listen, I'm not. It's not even that. I knew we had to feed fucking. I knew we had to feed somebody to Cody Rhodes. Like, we're not just gonna have him fucking have this insane, crazy journey and then make him lose the belt on the first PLE. But did it have to be this shitty? Like, we couldn't have made it a little bit more. We couldn't pick the better guy for this. Had to be AJ Styles. I guess the only thing that's to come up is we're really not going to give a shit when AJ gets laid out. Anyway, let's get to some
Oh yeah, I
draft
broke my
picks.
glasses at that concert
Oh, good job.
that we went to. Yeah. So.
Freaking job, bro.
Yep. I got to get new ones. I can only wear them with my headphones.
America's Backyard needs to stop putting bands like that in their shit. Anyway, sorry. That's it. Unrelated. You ready for some shitty drafting?
No.
Brendan,
Oh,
Yeah,
break.
no. I'm ready for, just saying the same names on the same brand. Like, what the hell?
Ready?
It's like no one moved.
So, Triple H comes out and keeps Cody Rhodes around so that he can announce these next picks. Get ready for a whole bunch of nothing here. Ready? Here it goes. For like the 500th year in the row, Bianca Belair is drafted number 1 overall to SmackDown.
Yep.
Like, I don't remember the last time Bianca Belair wasn't a number 1 pick, but okay. After that, Raw selected Jey Uso number 2 overall. Then SmackDown selects 3rd overall. I'm going to repeat that. 3rd overall. SmackDown selected NXT's Carmelo Hayes. 3rd
Whoop
overall.
that trick.
That was a 3rd overall pick. We have not discussed basically anybody else except for Jey Uso and Bianca Belair. 3rd overall, Carmelo Hayes. We have decided that Carmelo Hayes is the 3rd best decision on the entirety of everybody's rosters. And I need that explained to me. Like, explain it to me like I'm 5 and very ignorant. Because that don't make no goddamn sense to me.
Well, it's simple, Monkey. It's because
Go ahead, Wade Barrett. Sell this to me, Wade.
Oh, you didn't hear that?
Yeah, I heard that.
Oh,
I'm just John
okay.
Cena have anything to do with this?
You didn't hear me? I said he's the next. And then I pulled the trigger. God damn. You're tired.
So, Wade Barrett tries to sell this as like it's some monumental pick, and I'm not buying it because it's Carmelo fucking Hayes.
Right. Whoop that trick.
4th overall, Raw selected. 4th overall, Seth
Yes.
Rollins, who is on fucking IR. So that's 2 back-to-back what the fucks. Like right off. We have a guy that we're calling up from the AAA leagues, and we've got a guy that's on IR and is going to be on IR for the foreseeable future, and that is our number 3rd and number 4th overall picks. What?
It's like
What is the strategy behind this shit?
It's like he's not giving up. He's like, I'm still in the draft. I'm still in this. Just give me a few more weeks.
4th overall. That's insanity. So that was our first round. In case you need that again, it was Bianca, Jay, Carmelo, and Seth. Not riveting shit. Nobody changed anywhere except Carmelo Hayes got called up. So after that, we get LWO versus Legado del Fantasma. We got Ray and Dragon Lee versus the Legado B team. Standards match, doesn't go very long. Dragon Lee scores a victory. But the point of this really ain't the match. It's what happens after the match that's really interesting. Santos comes down with Elektra from the back and halts the whole LWO Selly in the ring. And Santos says he's many things, but he's not a liar. And shows video evidence of that fucking rat prick bastard Carlito attacking Dragon Lee. Like I've been telling y'all for weeks was the show there. So
You know what's cool is? I guess Carlito did it, or I guess Dragon Lee didn't know what cool was.
No. So Carlito gets found out, attacks Dragon, does this whole little back thing on him, and then runs out through the crowd. So he's gone. After that, it's Braun Breaker versus. Does it really even matter?
Not really. I totally forgot.
Thank you. Yeah, exactly. Do you know who wrestled Braun Breaker? Exactly. Thank you, because it doesn't.
I'm trying to think. Was he black?
Yes.
Okay. Was he wearing green shorts or green
I have no
pants?
idea.
Oh god.
I didn't see him that long.
I didn't even get his name. That's how. Oh god, that guy's an asset. And
Cedric Alexander.
good on
is
Raw.
who he
Good on
wrestled.
Raw.
Cedric Alexander's who he wrestled. Well, wrestling is kind of a terrible term for this. So this was spear pin the end.
Okay.
Braun Breaker.
Yeah.
Typical Goldberg match. After this, we get Nick Aldis backstage with Tiffany Stratton. My favorite person in the whole wide world.
Oh god.
Excuse me. Fuck.
You know what? I'll stop being annoyed with you and Tiffany if because I get it. You know, me and Rhea, just we get annoying.
Tiffy wants her title match, and Nick tells her he was going to send her to the back of the line, but instead he's putting her in a match against Naomi for the number one contendership to Bayley's title. This was, by the way, Bayley's idea, and Tiffany has my new favorite word in the whole wide world that I will be using, we will forever be using on this podcast at any and every opportunity that it can be used.
What?
Tiffany has a Tiffany Piffany.
Oh, fuck. God
Okay.
damn it. God damn it.
She has a Tiffany Piffany and says that Bailey should come watch her at ringside beat Naomi.
We're not saying that.
We are totally saying
we're
that.
not saying that.
Yes.
Unless we're talking about her, we're not saying it.
I just had a Tiffany Epiphany right now, and it is that my vocabulary has improved by a decibel of a percentage from knowing that this phrase exists in the world.
Yeah, she'll be glad to hear that. You should tell her to put it in the dictionary as a synonym.
So that's something that we get to see later. And then after that, we get round 2 of the shitty WWE draft.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we get Michelle McCool and Tori Wilson to come out and introduce these next picks.
I did not recognize Tori at all at first. But when she came out on stage, then I'm like, okay. I see her now. I see her.
SmackDown selected Randy Orton 5th overall. Raw selected Braun Breaker at 6th overall. Super solid steal for Raw. That is a show switch. So Braun Breaker is going to be killing people on Raw for 6 seconds.
Which will make you happier.
Oh, yeah. SmackDown gets Nia Jax 7th overall. So that's a show switch. And then 8th overall, Raw selected Liv Morgan. A little bit more. I
gotta say, this is probably the least amount of CTE in the draft.
Yeah. Very normal round. I can't bitch too hard about it. Good value for fucking Braun Breaker. That dude's unstoppable. He should have been in the first round. I digress. After that, we get a Bloodline backstage promo with Bianca and a Bianca Belair promo.
He's weird now.
Paul Heyman is backstage waiting on the arrival of Solo Sikoa.
Can we refer to Paul as the GOAT? Like the GOAT is backstage.
There's so many goats, I can't do that. Mr. Heyman.
Lord Heyman.
Mr. Heyman. I don't think he would be called Lord Heyman. That sounds weird. He likes Paul Heyman, to be honest. That's how he prefers it.
All right, Paulie.
Yeah, Paulie tells Solo after he gets out the car that he hasn't been drafted yet. After Solo had asked if they've been drafted, Solo wants details, so Paul tells them, Roman took himself out of the draft, and you added Tama to this bloodline, so people don't know what they're getting when they draft you. Paul Heyman is the only fucking person in the entire WWE building, in the entire 2 days that this draft takes place, presents a semblance of a kind of strategy on how this draft works. On what possibly people might be thinking when they make picks. That is the only time I've ever heard anything be explained as far to that.
I
Which
feel like Paul Heyman is holding up SmackDown. He's. I'm getting tired. I need support.
yeah,
He is holding up SmackDown.
my whole big thing is, and I'll get to it at the end of the draft, but there's a lack of what Paul Heyman does here. I'll get to it when we finish the Raw review and we start talking about the draft recap for this. I've got some things to say that hopefully somebody shares to somebody that makes these decisions around here one day. Anyway, so Solo gets pissed about this. And he asks Paul to repeat what he had said, but Kevin Owens comes from behind and attacks both of them. A commercial break breaks this all up. So after the commercial, when we come back, we've got Bianca Belair near the entrance ramp taking an interview. You'll see soon why these sections are connected. So bear with me on this. Hype for her. This is all hype for her Backlash tag team match with Jade versus the Bukkake Warriors. You're right there, Cody. Good God. Like 3 weeks already. We've killed Cody. He's dead.
Call an ambulance.
Cody's done. The Kabukis come out to end her hype, but then Jade comes from behind them. This turns into a women bilingual shouting match before Kevin Owens and Tama appear from the back, and they're beating the shit out of each other all the way to the ring. Solo comes to help Tama, and after a minute, Randy Orton comes to the ring to even the odds. They're all separated after another minute by refs, so this doesn't really go anywhere except, stare down. So yeah, that was a nice little continuous connection between two promos. After that, fracas and Rick and nonsensory, we get round 3 of our draft, which is the Dudley boys coming out to announce it, and they can't announce these picks without putting on their glasses. They gotta make sure.
Well, they're old. They gotta read.
They're getting up there in age. I understand. Here we go on. We're about to be really mad. We're about to be really mad here. Remember the picks. Remember the picks that just happened in the first 2 rounds. And here we are in round 3. SmackDown selects LA Knight 9th overall.
Reach.
Well, no. LA Knight's got a little bit of a winning record there, bud.
Dude, that's a very old draft pick. That's an old rookie right there.
That's an old rookie.
It's like the Michael Penix of the fucking draft here. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
That's funny. That's funny because he's like 1 pick off of where Penix gets drafted. Raw selects Ricochet 10th overall. All right, now this one is a super stretch. Ricochet would have been around in the later rounds, bro. Nobody had Ricochet that high up on their board for you to be picking him 10th overall, bro. Especially when this happens right afterwards. Okay, now this is what we call in the NFL fucking ruining a draft pick and then having the team right after you immediately go, well, you're stupid. Let me go get who you should have took. SmackDown selects the Bloodline 11th overall. Ricochet went before the Bloodline. LA Knight and AJ Styles went before the Bloodline.
Pretty much the main story in the whole company gets picked after Ricochet. Okay.
I mean, like, I figured that the Bloodline was a Roman Reigns package, so
Nah,
it wouldn't
bro.
be available.
Was Solo Sikoa fucking killing people? Like, for real? Destroying and killing people? He just had a guy make a car accident happen because he wanted the guy in the ring. Like, he sent this fucking freak of nature 35-year-old to get into a car and with the expressed intent of causing as much bodily harm as possible with no fucking care in the world of his own body, makes a car accident happen to get Kevin Owens' bloody ass in the middle of the fucking ring so that he can face Solo. And you mean to tell me that Ricochet gets picked before this? Insanity. Insanity. I don't see Ricochet making car accidents happen in the parking lot so that he can get a fucking JD McDonough to get to the fucking ring so that he can bitch slap him some more. Come on, bro. We gotta tighten this up. This is some Atlanta Falcons level drafting right here.
Atlanta Falcons draft.
It's super steal 10th round. 10th or fucking 11th overall. Super steal. That's insane. And when you look at, I made a list so that I can look at it on a list, and it makes it so much worse. Liv Morgan got drafted before the Bloodline. Nia Jax got drafted before the Bloodline. Carmelo Hayes got drafted before the Bloodline.
Whoop that trick. Whoop that trick. Carmelo's gonna whoop that trick.
After that, we get Sheamus, 11th overall, or 12th overall, to Raw. Raw sucks at drafting. I know that I just got on the case about SmackDown picking fucking the Bloodline 11th overall, but that was an amazing steal for that pick. At this fucking Chris Greer ass Adam Pearce, he sucks at drafting. He fucking totally ruined day one. Fucking terrible. I gotta make myself feel better. I know how I'm gonna make myself feel better. You know how I'm gonna make myself feel better, Cody? By talking about Tiffany Stratton some more.
What a Tiffany Piffany.
What a Tiffany Piffany. So, it's Tiffy time. Tiffany Stratton versus Naomi. Third time these girls have been in a match together. Very much developed their in-ring chemistry. I honestly feel like this is the best match they've had so far. Naomi's very comfortable. Her spots are showing it now. She's not, like abrasive in the ring is what I would like to call it. She's not like clunky. Way more fluid this match. Nails a split leg on Tiffany from the apron. Still looks painful every time I see her do it, but she landed it pretty fucking nice. As a spoiler alert, this match is going to be way better than our main event tonight. Just going to let you know that now. If there's a complaint, it's length. Nia Jax comes and attacks Bayley, who's at the announcer's table doing commentary. Naomi finds out what is going on and tries to help, but Nia destroys Naomi too. Kind of makes you wonder if that Tiffany Piffany was a setup. Just saying. Anyway, Nia leaves, and Tiffany takes the opportunity to throw both Naomi and Bailey's dead bodies into the ring for another prettiest moonsault ever on the both of them at the same time. Because it is Tiffy time. Just saying. There's more to come, by the way. We have not heard the last of Tiffany. After that, we get Street Profits backstage. Hype for their match against 8-Town Clown Under. I am not ever referring to them as their real stable name again, now that I have that name. That is forever who they are to me.
A clown down under. You know, we're clowns.
8-Town Clown
Come on.
Down Under.
All right.
The clowns come to interrupt and be douches. Grayson Waller, though, tells Dawkins, and I quote, he's pointing at a belt, so pretend I'm holding the belt. See this? This is a championship. Something the Bengals know nothing about. How? Hello? Grayson? What the fuck, man? Like, that was so unprovoked. Like, Jesus fucking Christ. What did Joe Burrow do to you?
Not win a fucking championship.
God damn. That I forgot about that.
The shade.
That was mean. That was mean.
The shade at the Bengals. That was wild. Anyway, Bobby breaks this up before he gets any boring. After that, we get Final Testament backstage. Just some good old-fashioned carnage. Carrion makes the cameraman watch while AOP is destroying New Catch Republic. This is just, I guess, a warning to whoever's drafting them that they're going to come and fucking kill everybody on their roster, which I do appreciate. After that, we get round 4. JBL and Teddy Long will be announcing this round. SmackDown selects The Undertaker. Playa? Holla.
Holla.
Yeah.
All right, I'm kidding. SmackDown selected
I want a
AJ
cowboy
Styles. AJ Styles, 13th overall. Super stretch.
Bust.
Way bust. Raw selected Alpha Academy, 14th overall. SmackDown selected Andrade, 15th overall, and that's a show switch. And then Raw selected Kiana James, 16th overall, from NXT.
Who?
Yeah, who? After that, we get Aldis backstage with Teddy Long. And Aldis announces a triple threat match at Backlash between Naomi, Bailey, and Tiffy. Teddy Long announced also that the Bloodline is going up against Kevin Owens. Oh, and Randy Orton. Kevin Owens and Randy Orton. That triple threat match, by the way, just letting you know that right now, just at a time, just a little prediction. I think Tiffany Stratton's taking that one. Usually the odd man out in a triple threat match is the one that wins.
Okay. I know you love Tiffy.
Are you
But-
ready for Tiffy time?
She is gonna get pinned.
Nah, she ain't getting pinned. By who? Who's gonna pin Tiffy?
Me.
Doesn't matter. Yeah, him.
I wouldn't mind.
You
I
want?
don't mind.
Yeah, you want
so,
to pin Tiffy.
let me married. After that, we get a glitch.
Dude, what did I come in here for? Fuck.
Yet again, we get another glitch, and this one happened by the way, at the end of the show. Like right towards the end where they're recapping like the draft pool for Monday night's draft. Quick little glitch. It happened in a millisecond. We got this. That was a QR code there down at the bottom. And then it led to this creepy little questionnaire, which, by the way, it didn't matter what you selected. You were. This is the path that it takes you on, and there's no deviance to the path.
Okay. What?
You got to be looking at the screen, buddy. Let me narrate it for listeners because I know we have listeners. It's a text. It's a text path.
Wait, was that Japanese?
Like a questionnaire. Yeah, that's where you got the QR code. The QR code led to a questionnaire. It says, "Are you happy?" And then after that, have you ever lost what matters most? These are by the way yes or no questions. It's just that it doesn't actually matter what you pick, because it's gonna just take you to the next screen anyway. So after that, you get, have you ever been forgotten? Do you remember who you are? Will you take my hand? Why did you forget us? Why did you forget?
Turn the lights off. Carry me home.
Sweet Caroline.
You forgot. We will make you remember. They walked through. You refused. These are like some taking. What did you say these were? What lyrics?
Blink 182 lyrics.
Blink 182.
Or Offspring.
After that, you get a picture of like the birds. So, creepiness. Some more Bray Wyatt teasing.
What?
Yeah, that's what I think.
I mean, they should just put that man to rest.
Nope. Bring it up. Bring it up. Unbury that man. Resurrect him. If you can make him a zombie Bray Wyatt, make him a zombie Bray Wyatt. I need more of it.
Yeah.
After that, you ready for the world's shittiest main event?
I mean, it's SmackDown. It's what I'm used to.
Cody
I was
Rhodes.
drunk when I watched it, so.
Cody Rhodes versus Carmelo Hayes. So this happened after the first round of the draft. Carmelo had came out and basically challenged Cody Rhodes. Told him that when he shoots his shot, he doesn't miss, which I'm about to tell you is a fucking lie. But either way, we get to this match. Cody accepts. We get to this match. The match doesn't start off too bad, to be honest. When we get back from commercial break is when it really kicks off. The camera work when we come back, by the way, from commercial. I don't know if you guys saw this. Probably didn't. They had a camera angle that was sick. It was like fucking coming from the third rope down, like they were laying the camera down and shooting upward. Looked fucking awesome. Melo gets in some decent looking springboard moves, which I find ironic. Cody gets to land literally every one of his signature moves. And it was today, by the way, that I had learned that Carmelo calls the code breaker the first 48. And that is a fucking awesome name for a move. So, props to him on that. After that spot is when, something happens that throws everything I just said the fuck out of the window. Because now you're just going to laugh your fucking ass off for the rest of this match. If you motherfucking ever tell me that 2K games is not realistic, I want you to pay the fuck attention to what I am about to tell you. Carmelo and Cody run to opposite ends of the ring to land their springboard moves onto each other simultaneously, which probably would have looked completely badass had Cody not jumped 3 years after Carmelo did. So they both just eat shit on the floor. It looks like a big, horrible game of leapfrog. Like one just sails over the other and they both eat shit on the floor. It looks terrible. But you can't stop laughing at it. So I commend anybody that actually saw the finish. After that, there was an act of mercy. Cody lands the crossroads to end it. And that's how we end the night. We end the night on a completely horrible looking botch. Awesome.
I want to say shout out to everyone in the WWE telling all the marks, oh, it's the fucking Triple H era. Everything's going to be fucking different. And then a month later, here we are. Same old shit.
God damn it. God damn it. They did it again. They bamboozled us. Hoodwinked. Pulled the wool over our eyes even.
It's alright. The Rock's coming back in 10 months. And wrestling will be hotter than ever.
What's this next movie called?
I don't know. Some shit that's going to not even sell tickets.
Made wrestling cool in 10 weeks, or in 10 days.
No, it's gonna sell some tickets. People love The Rock. My mom loves The Rock. That sounded so. You know what? I'm just gonna go with it.
Alright, Cody. Your mom loves The Rock. Hey, dude. It's alright. I
I
understand.
love The Rock. My whole family loves The Rock.
He's a likable dude. He's a likable guy. Rich, too, so, I mean. So that was SmackDown. SmackDown sucked as always. You should be. I feel like I should be paid for the service of watching SmackDown for everybody else and having to review it.
Yeah, I'm not sure how you do it. Thank God I have shit to do.
Because they watch it too.
It's fucking hard, dude. After that, we get Raw. Raw is in Kansas City tonight. Don't worry, they're going to make sure that you know that. Logan Paul comes out of a car with his YouTuber friend and says hi to the ugliest frog known to Kansas City, Patrick fucking Mahomes. Damian Priest is in, and the Judgment Day are also in the parking lot. So this turns into a big old circle jerk. It's draft night, so we get Pat McAfee and Michael Cole on the microphones to sum up what this is going to be and what's already basically taken place. So after that, we get a Chat GPT town hall. That's how we start Raw. I need to put in a request to the board.
For what?
Can we never, ever again, ever start a program with Becky Lynch on a microphone? Can
Hey, we gotta sell this fucking book, man. We gotta sell this book.
Yeah, bro. It's all about the book, man.
Can that not happen?
You know what? I wouldn't. I was expecting her to say something like, "Rhea, this belt will be waiting here for you, so I'll hold on to it." Blah blah blah. Something boring like that. I mean,
No,
it made me happy, but
instead it was blah blah blah. I'm the man. Blah blah blah. I like fighting. Blah blah blah. Something something. Need a number one contender. That's, Liv comes out to put an end to the Chat GPT thread. She says she should be number one contender because it wasn't If it wasn't for her being a bitch and hurting Rhea, Becky wouldn't be here. Becky wouldn't be here right now.
Like,
Becky says, go ahead.
I'm looking at Twitter right now, and all I see is your homegirl. Like,
Tiffy
what the fuck? It's, yeah, I swear to God. Tiffy time is on Twitter right now.
Twitter knows what time it is. It is Tiffy time.
This is like, oh my God.
Hey,
Here's a picture with her with a cigar.
so I went to ChatGPT and asked ChatGPT to write a Becky Lynch promo about UFA. Do you guys want to hear it?
Hell yeah. Come on, Becky.
Says-
give us your
says-
best shot.
Says, listen up, UFA fans, because the man has something to say. You're all tuning in week after week, hungry for the real talk, the inside scoop, and the raw passion of wrestling, right? Well, you're in luck, because UFA has got a whole lot better now that Becky Lynch is gracing your waves. You see, UFA isn't just another podcast. It's a platform where warriors like me, Becky Lynch, can kick down the door and speak our truth. You want authenticity, you want intensity, you want to feel the adrenaline rush of the squared circle pulsing through your speakers? Then you better believe you've come to the right place. So whether you're a die-hard fan or casual observer, strap yourselves in and get ready for the ride of your life. Because UFA just leveled up, and Becky Lynch is leading the charge. And remember, when the man talks, you better listen. Because in the world of wrestling, there's only one voice that matters, and it's mine.
Oh, Jesus. Oh. It's beautiful, really. Man. Jeez. That was like one of the best said promos I've ever heard. Man. Really takes me back to last week when ChatGPT said something like that. Anyway. Jesus. Fuck. Why is it that it's so accurate?
What's with you and ChatGPT? Come on, man. Leave that
Because I am convinced that Becky Lynch says, hey, write me a promo about Rhea Ripley. And then the fucking thing gives her her promo, and then she goes out, memorizes those lines, and repeats them. It's the same shit week in, week out.
I'm not gonna lie, the actual ChatGPT does a way better job.
Yeah, you're right.
I got another one here, and I think you'll like it, Monkey. This is really good. You ready?
Oh my God.
It says,
here we go.
it says, all right, Miami Heat fans, brace yourself because the man is about to lay down some truth bombs hotter than the Miami sun. You've been riding high, talking smack, and acting like your team is invincible. Well, guess what? Reality just hit harder than a steel chair to the back. You thought you had it all figured out, didn't you? LeBron this, Wade that, and now you're banking up for new hotshot rookies to save the day. But let me tell you something. Being a champion isn't just about talent. It's about heart, grit, and determination. And right now, your Miami Heat are cutting up short in all three departments. You can blame the refs. You can blame injuries. Heck, you can blame it on the humidity for all I care. But the fact remains, when the going gets tough, the Heat are nowhere to be found. You talk a big game, but where's the fire? Where's the passion? Where's the hunger to win at all costs? You see, in the world of wrestling, we don't make excuses. We make history. We rise to the occasion. We defy the odds. And we never back down from a challenge. So, Miami Heat, if you want to reclaim your glory, you better start fighting like your lives depend on it. Because until
Oh
then,
god.
you're just another bunch of losers in a sea of wannabe champions. So wipe away
Okay,
those
so
tears, pick
I have
yourself
to
off
deal with
the
my
mat,
cat.
and get ready to do whatever it takes to prove you've got what it takes to be a true champion. Because until then, you'll all be looking up at the real winners, and that's the man, Becky Lynch, and anyone else who's got the guts to
Oh,
step up and take what's theirs.
Oh god.
oh god.
Do you see what I mean?
Uh, gotta sell that book. How much is that book sold? How many copies? I want to know.
At least 3.
I want to look it up.
Yeah, at least 3.
Be nice.
We are
Hold
being
on.
nice. At least 3 has been sold.
Yeah.
Jesus fuck, dude. Anyway, so Liv comes out, does all that shit, mentions
Not
the Rhea
your
Ripley
average
thing.
man. Okay.
After Liv says, you know, her shit to Becky, Nia Jax comes out and says, "Fuck you both. You both are assholes. I'm going to SmackDown anyway, but I want to sit on somebody one last time before I go." So Liv Morgan offers herself for that. So we're gonna get a match later, right? Awesome.
It says 99% like this book. Bestseller in the UK, Sunday Times. Like, okay, I can understand the UK, but 99%? Like, what's of what? All right, I want to know the 99% of what. Like this book. They got a 4.6 out of 5 on Google Reads.
Terrible. I'm done with this. Bot ass reviews. So round 1, night 2 of the draft. Raw selects Imperium 17th overall. And then SmackDown selects Jade Cargill 18th overall. After that, Raw selects Damage Control 19th overall. And then SmackDown selects Kevin Owens 20th overall. So what I want to tell you is that Raw drafted 6 people in this round. Or no, 5 people. No, wait. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, no, 6
Who wrote
people.
this?
6 people.
Vince McMahon, our almighty overlord. Who wrote this?
Don't dig too deep into that rabbit hole, bro. We'll never see you
Okay.
again. Anyway,
Never seen.
after that we get Gunther versus Xavier Woods. Fresh off of killing the Italians, the Third Reich Nazis are here to abuse more minorities. That's what they're here to do,
Shocker.
right? Although I gotta say, this match is like very good, like super good. This is basically how a squash match should be done, because this is a squash match, but it's a glorified squash match that looks like super. Like, I was into it as fuck, personally speaking. Xavier, no matter what he would do, Gunther would just murder him right afterwards. So Xavier does really well selling that he's putting everything he has into, his strikes and his offense. And it just doesn't matter because Gunther gets up and murders him. He's like a fucking Nazi Kane. Eventually, Gunther begins to really work Xavier's leg. slams it into the ring ropes, hangs it up, chops it. I mean, he like really works the fucker. And this is where, you know, shit starts looking a lot like that movie, Rocky, where Creed and Drago fought. If you remember that, have you ever seen that movie, Cody?
Creed.
Yeah, Creed, not Rocky.
The
Creed.
one. The. I mean, I've seen it once, but I'm trying to remember how it goes.
Well, let me help you out.
It's the son of Apollo Creed, right?
Let me help you out. Xavier gets put into a single leg crab on the worked leg, and Kofi goes to grab a white towel. And there's a moment where Kofi wants to throw the towel in the ring to stop the match, but ultimately doesn't after, you know, Xavier Woods begs him not to. Gunther drags him back into the center of the ring and turns the single leg crab into an STF, which makes him tap out. That whole little moment, even though it was totally ripping off of a movie, was so well done that I was sold on it. Like, I know what they're doing. I know what the angle was. I get it. Like, I get what they were doing. I like it anyway. I don't care if it was original. It was just really good to see it in a wrestling match. And Gunther's a prick, bro.
No shit.
Like,
he's great.
Is great at being a prick. He is phenomenal at it.
Exactly. He's a great heel. He'd make a great champion. Like, yeah. Gunther has it. He has it.
Super fucking cool.
Not the other guy. The other guy can eat it. I'm sorry. I keep forgetting his name.
Which other guy?
The Gunther's bitch boy.
Oh, Kaiser.
Yeah, Kaiser. Yeah.
Kaiser. He was fucking cool. You know, after this, we got another glitch, right? Did you see that? Because it happened so fast.
I watched it on Hulu, so I don't see them. No.
So we get a glitch that's like a little frame of a second, right? And it happened right in the middle of Gunther and Xavier Woods. So this is all that's in the glitch. And what's weird about this particular glitch is, unlike the other ones where I knew the glitch was coming, so I would back the video down all the way to the slowest it will play, and then I'll repeatedly mash the space bar to pause it at the right time. Well, I didn't have to do that. I was watching the Gunther match, and I went to pause it to smoke a bowl, and the thing paused at this exact frame. It was like eerie because it happens quick as shit. Like, I had to smash the space button for this image. I paused on this one.
Wait, what am I looking at?
These are images that got flashed on the screen for a quick second while Gunther and Xavier was happening. Like, you can see, look at the ring ropes on the end. You can see this is in the middle of a match. This glitch happens so very, very fast.
So what? They got. I feel like they got crossover with cops. What?
Don't know. It was obviously one of the, like, because these little figurines that you're seeing here, they popped up too in the glitch, so it's obviously, you know, these things are all connected. I mean, duh. But what the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? Right? What are we
I don't
doing
know.
showing us the sides of roads, right?
Maybe it's the road to your mom says. No.
Oh, make sure yep. So after that, we're gonna see. I'm gonna get a little more into this Tin Hatter that I
Jesus
have with this
Christ,
glitch.
monkey! I am looking at something, and when are we gonna talk about JD?
Yeah, so we'll get to that. Don't worry, it's coming.
Ooh,
Uh,
son.
After that, after the glitch, we get round two, night two picks. Logan Paul and his YouTuber buddy are announcing the picks. So we gotta fucking suck off Patrick Mahomes first, and then we'll get to the picks. Raw selects.
My
Remember
homie.
everybody that got selected beforehand now. At 21 overall. The same place that Chop Robinson got drafted in the NFL. 21 overall. CM Punk to Raw.
Yeah, that was a good one. It was a good one.
Super steal. First off.
Honestly, I thought he was already on Raw. Like,
Yeah, he was.
oh, okay. So basically, they're just
SmackDown
pretending.
selected the Pride 22nd overall. For those that don't know who the Pride is, that is the Street Profits and Bobby Lashley and BFAB.
Yeah, gay pride.
Oh god.
Raw,
Yeah, Pride Month is coming up.
Raw selects the steal of all steals. The monster of all men.
Braun Strowman.
Fucking Braun Strowman's back! Yes! Sorry.
This is probably the coolest part of the draft.
Man. We all need to protect that man. All right, because Luke died and fucking Wyndham died. So where's Eric? Where's Eric? We need to protect him too.
Eric Rowan is still a WWE contractor.
Okay, yeah, we need to protect him. Yeah.
SmackDown selected Tiffany Stratton, 24th overall. Super slide here. Total steal.
Well, that makes SmackDown more entertaining for you.
But
gives you a reason to watch it.
Now that I've mentioned the last spoiler before I go into the Tin Hat theory, which was Braun Strowman, let's look at this.
What?
This was a part of the questionnaires in one of the
why do we
the
keep
glitches.
going back to this? What the fuck?
Right. Because we're gonna go back to his Tin Hat. Tin Hattie. There is.
I'm trying to show you this funny ass picture.
There is 5 no's on this, which is weird because if you notice everything else, there was only 2 selections, right? 1 no. 5 no's on this, right? 5 people. 5 people is what I think. All right. Bo. We know Alexa is preparing for in-ring return. We know Eric Rowan is in pocket. And now we know Braun Strowman is back. And
why do you say Rowan?
Rowan, whatever. That's how I read it on paper.
That's like saying Megalodon.
That's not totally out of... my last name gets fucking mispronounced all the time. Um,
Yeah.
fuck, dude, I fuck up McIntyre and McIntyre constantly on this show.
Yeah, you do. You do. And I think it's funny. I
um,
picture him with Mickey Mouse ears when you say it.
so my tin hat theory is I think these guys with the possibility of Dexter Loomis are going to get into a long-winded uh, storyline that's probably Bray Wyatt-esque. But I think whatever is coming in this little storyline that is coming, I think the very first people that are going to experience it is going to be the Final Testament. I think the final. I think the big fucking thing that's gonna happen in the dark side of the WWE, as far as that is concerned, is I think whatever entity comes back that's being teased is going to deal with the Final Testament first. And
I like the two big guys. That's it.
AOP.
Yeah.
They're my least favorite. I'm so sold on Karrion Kross. I'm so sold on Karrion, and that and Scarlett, but for different reasons. Scarlett. But I'm dead ass sold on Karrion Kross. You can't you can't fucking undersize that dude to me. He's fucking awesome. He's unhinged as shit. But yeah, going back to review land over here. Try not to die. Don't sneeze your fucking
Well, say
brain out
God
your
bless
nose,
me.
bro.
Jesus Christ, I'm waiting for it.
Don't sneeze your brain out your nose, man.
Fuck.
Anyway, after that we get the Logan Paul town hall, which is the part that you're waiting to get to. Now that the picks are in,
The aftermath.
now that the picks are in, Paul comes to the ring to have a circle jerk, talking shit on Jey Uso. Before Logan gets too far into this, Jey does come out, and after that, it's time for Pat McAfee's weekly eat job. Uso tells Pat he sees him, lets him sit the fuck down. Jey comes out to
He told him to sit down.
Yeah, dude, it was fucking awesome. I thought that shit was funny. Chill.
Come on, you can sit down, man.
Jey comes out to out yeet Paul, which I find that to be fucking hilarious. Paul does his version of his yeet thing that he did on YouTube, and it came off cringe as hell. While this is going on, Judgment Day entered the ring without Priest. Jey starts fighting them, but he gets outnumbered. Then Logan goes to Patrick Mahomes and borrows his fucking Super Bowl rings, so that frog fucking cunt is in on this shit, being a whole heel right now. That bitch.
Don't blame my homie. Yeah, I wonder if he got those. Well, no, he definitely got those back, but I wonder who brought them back. And
he goes to punch Jey with the Super Bowl rings, but he instead punches JD, which is
god damn.
God damn.
This is on Twitter.
Wait, so he really hit him with that shit?
Yeah, dude.
Bro,
Yeah,
I legit thought
those are Super Bowl rings, okay?
It's even in my notes. I legit thought they threw makeup on him.
No.
Holy
He
shit!
legit hit him.
Why the fuck would he for real hit him? Oh
Because he's an idiot.
Logan, you dumbass. Oh god.
Is that a lawsuit? It happened in the WWE ring. I don't know. Shit.
Ooh.
Patrick Mahomes is. Let's not talk about it.
No, but let's
In
talk about
lawful
it.
terms. Yeah.
No,
Let's
but let's
talk
talk
about
about
it, but let's not talk about it.
So after he punched JD, Jey Uso comes from behind them and tells them, and I quote, "Damn, you knocked his ass out."
Exactly. That's why Jay. That's why they're all standing over him like, "Oh shit, that wasn't supposed to
It
happen."
looked like the scene in Friday where they're all like, "Yeah, you got knocked the fuck out." Um. So
Yeah, I don't think that was supposed to happen.
those guys attack Jay again before Braun fucking Strowman comes out and decides he wants to fucking eat people. So Logan dips like a bitch and leaves Finn to get decimated by a huge choke slam. Braun is, by the way, a fucking behemoth right now. I don't know if you guys got the pleasure of seeing him live. This bitch is huge. He is a fucking monster right now. Like, he got so much bigger. Braun Strowman noticed, I guess, Patrick Mahomes after Paul ran away. So he starts talking shit to Patrick Mahomes. I don't know what he said, but I did hear something about the Raiders. That's all I remember hearing.
Well, that's not a good way to talk shit to Patrick Mahomes.
Jey Uso comes and grabs Braun before he kills the frog fucker. This frog looking. Yo, the screen cap that I took, he does look like Kermit.
You know what? That's bullshit, man. You know what? Actual WWE fans in the NFL do, like Gronk and Kittle. They get in that fucking ring, dude, and they do something cool. I just stand there.
Giving a YouTuber your Super Bowl rings, you prick. Anyway, after that, we get R-Truth and Chad Gable backstage. This is gold. Truth and Gable are in the midst of closing a deal when Miz comes and is like, yo, what the fuck? We got a match tonight? Why? And Truth is like, I made a 2-for-1 deal. We do one now, and we get 2 later. So it's like a now and later. Like the candy.
Jesus Christ.
Miz is still confused, but Truth says he ain't got to worry about that right now. The draft is going on. They are the World Tag Team Champions, and they have the possibility of being drafted anywhere. They could even be drafted to the NFL and be football players for the Kansas City Chiefs. Pat McAfee lets us know that draft is over, by the way. Miz asked Truth if he knows that it's the WWE draft that's going on right now, not the NFL draft, to which Truth says, well, now he does. So who can we talk to about that? Miz tells him, I don't know, Patrick Mahomes is here. And Truth is like, damn, the insurance guy? I can get a bundle on my house? It is 2-for-1 day. So, fuck it. Truth is on a roll. He keeps on rolling. Dips on out of there. Chad Gable makes a smart ass comment to Miz before he turns around and he catches a fucking nice big fat helping of Sami Zayn's foot. So, that was awesome. Honestly, that was cool. Awesome promo. Great segment. 10 out of 10.
But you know what? I'm looking at the NFL draft recap now. It looks like the Falcons actually did take R-Truth in the 5th round.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. Perfect team.
Yeah, look at this.
Awesome. Uh, After that, we get a Booker T backstage interview. Not much here. Book's getting asked what his thoughts are on the draft so far, and before long he talks about what a great pick CM Punk turned out is going to turn out to be for Raw, and how excited he is, and how excited everyone should be for it. Drew McIntyre comes from behind to bleed out of his pussy about whatever the fuck Booker is saying. And he says he knows what Booker really feels about CM Punk. And then he walks away. So, nothing much. It's just Drew McIntyre bleeding out of the pussy. That's it. After that, we get Bronson Reed and Sami Zayn. Sami made sure to take out Gable before the match, so we're left to assume that he's not going to be an issue, right? This is the same match you've seen 3 times before, where these guys, which isn't necessarily such a bad thing. Their matches have been entertaining basically all along, but it's looking like a typical Sami Zayn win, where he gets fucking slaughtered by Bronson for a good 10 minutes before Bronson ultimately catches a haluva kick. Sammy goes for a pinfall after this moment finally happens, and Gable comes from the ring apron to pick him up off of Bronson and German suplex him. Gable beats the shit out of Sammy for a bit before putting him in an ankle lock, so Per Gable is being a full fucking asshole right now. He breaks the lock and he moves away.
What did you call him?
Perk Gable. We're in Perk Gable mode now. This is the Perk Gable era.
Jesus. Face.
He breaks the lock and moves away so that Bronson Reed can fat splash Sammy. Gable goes to grab the belt, hold it over Sammy, but Bronson gives him a Death Valley driver and says, "Fuck you, I'm big and I'm bad." Bronson Reed. After that, round 3, night 2, and the APA are here to give us our picks. Dang!
I was not expecting that.
Here's something I wasn't expecting. Raw selects LWO, which includes Carlito. 25th over.
Yeah, I did. I don't understand that. Like, did he not think Dragon Lee was cool? Like,
Dragon Lee was not cool.
He was teaching him how to be cool.
This is honestly what happens when you trust Puerto Ricans. They always do some shit like this to you. Nah, fucking Carlito's Puerto Rican, bro.
Good.
Pretty sure of that. Pretty sure of that.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he is. Puerto Rican professional. You should listen. Again, it's just out of experience. They do this shit.
Dude, you ever hear
Plus,
that?
Cubans wouldn't waste a good apple.
Absolutely not. Are you fucking kidding me? We need that shit.
yeah, we do. We need that shit.
SmackDown selects Legado del Fantasma, 26th overall, which is the official ending of the Mexican gang war that has been going on in the WWE.
I like how they drug that story out for like 6 months and then just split it up. No resolution. Awesome.
And they instead gave it a little more mayhem. They said, "Hey, here's your boy fighting your other boy. All right, peace. I'm out." Just to let you know, I'm a prick.
Yeah.
And now I'm out. Raw selected, to his complete and utter excitement for this draft position, 27th overall, Drew McIntyre.
What the fuck?
Super great value for this pick. Are you kidding me? How
CM
does
Punk.
Drew fucking slide to 27? And I mean, to put that in a way, SmackDown selected with the 28th overall pick Shinsuke Nakamura.
The ultimate jobber.
God damn it. After that,
I
Drew
wonder if he's gonna wear a
McIntyre.
blue suit now.
Drew McIntyre comes out, and he's pissed. Drew's bitching about his round 3 draft position. He asked APA if they've had everyone in the back drinking since last Friday. He congratulates CM Punk for achieving something he's been achieving at least something since he's been back in the WWE, and that's hurting Drew. Drew has a fractured elbow. That fucking phony is going to sit there and use that elbow the whole fucking time during this promo. CM Punk cuts off this bitch fest to talk some more shit from the Skybox suite. Which, by the way, turn the fucking mic down, Jerry! Jesus! As soon as CM Punk started talking, all you heard was, fuck, dude! Turn it the fuck down! God damn! Fucking ears are bleeding.
Boys, my laptop's about to die. And my laptop's gonna die, and I don't have my charger with me. It's at my office, so I think at this point I'm out.
Alright, go ahead. Well, if you do come back somehow.
Yeah, I'm gonna check my car. I think I have it. I don't know. I'm gonna die.
Alright.
I'm at home.
Where's your charger?
Somewhere that's not in my room right now.
He'll find it. While you're working on that, and if you do dip out, see you. By the way, CM Punk says he ain't running from nobody. He's right here, you little bitch. So,
ooh, big boy words.
Yeah, right.
Well,
So
it's not Fox, so we could say that.
So Drew leaves to pursue, and Ron Simmons gives us a good old damn.
Yeah. That was perfect. That was perfect.
The way he sold it is amazing. I love. He was like,
I would have loved to be in that arena at that second. Like you know,
I would have been lit.
Just focus on what's going on with Drew and CM Punk, and just hearing that, it would just fucking blow my mind. It would.
If I saw Ron winding up like that, because he always does a little wind up, but if I would have saw that, I would have been like live. I would have been like fucking.
Oh my god! Yeah, that was great. That was.
Damn!
That was cool.
Awesome.
Damn.
After that, Alpha Academy backstage, which is just more of Chad being a fucking cunt to his people. He tears down Maxine.
Didn't see this.
Well, it was real quick. Tears down Maxine's almost win last week and orders Alpha Academy to get him the tag titles. That's it. That's it.
And, wait, what about the tag titles?
Alpha Academy's going for the tag titles.
Oh, okay.
Later on tonight. So, Braun Breaker and Sheamus are backstage, and this isn't really much. Sheamus interrupts Braun Breaker's backstage interview, and Braun is annoyed. Sheamus starts complimenting him, but notices that Drew McIntyre passed him, so his attention diverts to that. There's not much here, but there is one thing that I do want to note. There's something that I've got to say. to the public that is listening.
Yeah.
We have given a lot of time, and we have laughed a lot of laughs about Eddie Guerrero being Dominic Mysterio's daddy. But I think
He definitely looks like him. Yeah.
not enough attention is being paid to the fact that quite clearly Goldberg was fucking Rick Steiner's wife.
What? What?
Braun Breaker is literally Goldberg Jr. You cannot convince me otherwise. You cannot look me with a straight face and tell me Goldberg ain't Braun's daddy. I don't care how many times you lie to me and tell me that.
Oh, so you think that happened?
I don't care how many times you try to lie and tell me that Braun Breaker is Rick Steiner's kid. Fuck you. I'm not convinced. That is Goldberg's kid. Fucking Braun is definitely a Goldberg Jr. The way this guy talks on a microphone even fucking sounds exactly like Goldberg. You can hear Goldberg's short, sarcastic vernacular all up and down Braun's whole vocabulary and just the way he speaks. It's clear as fuck. It's Braun knows who his daddy is. All right? Braun knows who his daddy is, and that's why he's got his daddy's tattoo on his arm to honor him. Okay? Took his finisher. He took his finisher. He gets booked in the same matches in the same amount of time, just like daddy. Bro, all I've got to say is Rick Steiner, a DNA test isn't that expensive, man.
Oh boy.
I would get that checked out. Too many things lining up. You know what I'm saying? When the baby comes out and immediately spears you.
Out. You must have speared the doctor when he came out.
If he's trying to put the doctor into a jackhammer, bro, start asking questions. You know? Anyway, so after that we get Candice LeRae versus Maxine Dupree. This is more of the cunt sisters being cunts. A fired up, pissed off Maxine Dupree looks strong for a good 5 minutes and catches Candice in an ankle lock. Indy runs from the other side of the ring and slams Ivy into the ring post, which creates a distraction for Candice to break the hold, rock Maxine in the jaw with a kick, and then implant her face into the mat for a pinfall. Candice calls this move the Wicked Stepmother. It's fucking awesome. That's an awesome name for a move. Sorry, there's not much. I don't like these people. After that, LWO backstage, being asked about Carlito and his feelings on him being drafted with the LWO. Ray just reiterates that there's some unfinished business that needs to be handled. And that's before good old Dominic shows up to talk some more shit to his dad. Ray asked him about the dirty Sanchez on his lip. It's good stuff. After that, we get more Drew McIntyre looking for CM Punk, and he's up on the upper stage. Drew McIntyre makes it to the suite that Punk was in, and just to find out, to find an autographed picture of CM Punk up there. Punk's music hits right after that, and Punk is heading to the ring. CM Punk loves the people in Kansas City, so he doesn't want to waste anybody's time, like Drew likes to do. So he's going to try to get this promo done in less time then Drew had his world championship, which means he's got 5 minutes and 46 seconds to get done with this. So he asked Pat McAfee to time him. He takes his signature seat in the middle of the ring and tells Drew that this would be the part where he asks him if he's got his attention, but it seems very clear that he does. He's like an ex-girlfriend that he can't get rid of.
That line killed me. That just totally made me laugh out loud. Like, Jesus Christ, that line cannot get like, oh, dude. I can't even think of a better line that was said in the past 10 years than that.
I can't put. He's glad that he's made that he hurt his elbow. He thought that Drew McIntyre had hurt that elbow talking shit on Twitter. That's why he's being drafted after CM Punk. He was drafted after CM Punk, or CM Punk was drafted before Drew because CM Punk is the best in the ring, best on the microphone, and even at commentary. No offense, Pat McAfee and Michael Cole. Pat lets us know that he's only 1 minute and 33 seconds in. He assures Drew is going to make, Punk is going to make Drew's life a living hell. And this promo, according to Pat McAfee, ends in 2 minutes. Just half the time that McIntyre had that belt for. Anyway, round 4, night 2. Draft picks. Teddy Long and Alondra Blaze come out to announce these picks. We get Raw selecting Judgment Day 29th overall. SmackDown selects Naomi 30th overall. Raw selects NXT's Ilya Dragunov 31st overall. And then SmackDown selects Chelsea Green and Piper Niven 32nd overall, which is a show switch. After that, we get Liv Morgan versus Nia Jax. Nia Jax and Liv Morgan are basically. This is basically the match. Nia is gonna spam fat moves. Liv is gonna spam drop kicks. That's it. That's the match. We see Tiffany Stratton's in attendance. At some point, Liv reversed an Annihilator into a power bomb. That looked funny as hell. A short time after Naomi attacks Tiffany. Which, by the way, Tiffany's just minding her own fucking business. Alright? She's sitting around. She's watching a match. She's not doing anything. She's not jumping. She's just sitting there minding her own goddamn business. And Naomi's just got to come out of nowhere and start trying to beat the shit out of her. What the fuck?
Because this match is on the Tiffy time.
Once Naomi is done killing Tiffany, she gets killed herself by Nia, which creates the opportunity for Liv to hit Oblivion for a pinfall. After that, we get the last round of picks. No. We got one more round after this. We get round 5, night 2. Dudley Boys coming out yet again to announce some picks and hit every one of their catchphrases on the way. Raw selected New Day 33rd overall. SmackDown selected
What?
Pretty Deadly 34th overall.
Pretty fucking deadly.
Raw
I
selects
actually like
NXT's...
them as a tag team, but their attire just like, it's not the 80s anymore. You're not Shawn Michaels, so take it off.
Raw selects Lyra Valkyria 35th overall. And then SmackDown selects Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell, 36th overall. After that, we get Awesome Truth versus Alpha Academy. Which, by the way, I love when Miz and Truth have been coming out week in and week out doing this rap that R-Truth does.
Yeah.
And somehow Miz still cannot find the beat to that rap.
It's
Another
it's
point
a
is
weight.
go ahead.
No. It's a weight thing.
Another point is Otis doing the worm looks good every time.
The caterpillar.
This match was way shorter than it should have been because it was getting pretty good. But just as that happens, Tozawa takes a truth-crushing finale for a pinfall.
Yeah.
After that, we get some weekly Judgment Day filler segment. Dom bitching about Judgment Day's, how Judgment Day fell to the fourth round. And Priest is reminding him it's because they've been getting their asses beat like bitches the last few weeks. Priest says he doesn't need any help with Jey Uso moving forward and make sure everyone understands that. JD removes his towel from his head, revealing a giant fucking bruise.
That shit was, oh my god.
We get Liv and Becky backstage, which is just telling us that, you know, Liv is getting a title shot. And then after that, we get the final round of draft picks. Pierce and Aldis come out to finish this off. They come out to announce these picks. Aldis is wearing, or Pierce is wearing his best Jim Cornette suit. He's just missing the tennis racket. Raw selects Final Testament, 37th overall. SmackDown selects DIY, 38th overall. Bronson Reed Raw selects Bronson Reed, 39th overall. And SmackDown selects NXT's Blair Davenport, 40th overall.
Where's John Cena going?
After that, we get Jey Uso versus... Oh, no. Jey Uso, Ricochet, and Andrade versus Judgment Day. So we get 2 Yeet jobs in one night from Pat McAfee. Awesome. Match is nothing but awesomeness. Ricochet flying everywhere. Jey Uso flying everywhere. Andrade looking fucking insane with the slams that he does. Of course, Priest being a whole fucking brute, dragging his own teammates through the match. Unfortunately, though, for Priest, he's just not enough to carry the bumbling idiots he has for teammates. And after JD McDonough fucks up a Super South to Heaven by shoving Jey Uso off the top rope, Uso rallies to clear all of Judgment Day before landing a splash on Balor for a pinfall as Priest is trying to get back into the ring. This ends with Uso and Priest staring down at each other. So, that's Raw.
Yay. Alright. Who do you think is gonna win at Backlash? Priest or Jay?
Priest. I think Priest wins.
I'm hoping Jay will win. I don't know. Because, like, I see Judgment Day falling apart.
That I see ultimately happening, but I don't think it happens right at this very second.
Like, I see what Dominic Mysterio going to Legado of Death and Tasmo, like we discussed last week or the week before, I don't remember. And I just see Finn Balor and JD going off and doing their own thing because, you know, Damian Priest is just being too much of an asshole.
That
But,
fucking
you know, I love him. I love him. fucking. But yeah, he has to play here. I don't know why people call him the bondage Undertaker or the bisexual Undertaker. Like, what the fuck? Like,
Probably because of his choke slam.
okay, it has to.
He's got
it
the
has
Undertaker-
To be different.
He's got
be
the
a
Undertaker's
name.
moveset. He's got the Undertaker's moveset.
Yeah, I can see that, but like with the South of Heaven choke slam, like he sits down, and that's why it's called the South
Yeah,
of Heaven.
yeah, that's why it's
He had
a
to do
little
something
different.
different.
He's copying his homework but changing a little bit.
Yeah. Oh yeah, everyone does that. Come on. There's only so many moves in wrestling you can do.
But all right, bro. So 210, we did fucking good. We got a lot done here. I think we're gonna call it.
I feel bad for JD, man. Like he got. I'm trying to find that picture again. Jesus
I hope he got
Christ.
a bonus for catching fucking Super Bowl rings to the face.
I hope. Yeah. I hope he got a bonus, and I hope he got paid off by Logan and Mahomes threw him money. Just like, yeah, dude, we're sorry.
I didn't
wonder
mean to
who-
fucking hit you. But I
Yeah,
did.
dude, Mahomes was like, is this part of the show?
It
It's
is now,
fake.
fucker. Let's go.
Yeah. I wonder who brought him back to him. Because I know he got him back.
The
I
receipt
wonder
coming.
if someone else brought him back to him or if Logan himself brought him back.
Probably WWE staff.
Yeah. Probably. My God.
All right, dude.
That
we're
was
gonna
just
fucking-
horrible.
We're
I would
fucking.
never want to be punched with those diamonds and that gold.
Hell no, that shit fucking hurts.
Oh, dude. Ugh. Anyways, all right,
Yep.
monkey.
We'll call it here,
let's-
bro.
All right.
See you
Later.
Sunday. Yeah, Sunday.
Yeah. All right, bro. Later.
All right, bro. Late.
Peace out.